The BART Office of the Inspector General proudly presents its report. End of shift timekeeping requires clarification and better transparency. Here's Anna to tell us about the investigation.
Thank you, Eleanor. The OIG received a complaint that the make-whole pay provision for closing station agents had become an excessive and poorly documented practice. After reviewing 9 months of timekeeping data for closing station agents, we determined the allegation to be substantiated. Before continuing, I'd like to make an important note that no BART station agents are being accused of any improper conduct, nor were any cited in the allegation. This investigation focused on procedural transparency. Section 34.6 of the Amalgamated Transit Union's collective bargaining agreement with the district states, when the closing station agent has properly secured and closed the station, the closing station agent may leave the station before their scheduled end of shift with no loss of pay as long as the last revenue train and all patrons have left the station. This provision is designed to ensure that station agents who work late at night and alone have collective safety and security with the passengers on the last train of the night. To support the rule, the district's timekeeping system is programmed to grant full daily pay to any station agent who clocks out 30 minutes or less before the end of their closing shift so that these agents can clock out and depart the station with the last passengers of the night with no loss of pay and without requiring a manual time adjustment. Make-whole pay greater than 30 minutes requires a manual adjustment by the station agent's supervisor, who must also add a comment to the timekeeping system explaining the purpose for the adjustment. We analyzed timekeeping data and identified 52 instances of station agents receiving make-whole pay for durations greater than 30 minutes, ranging from 45 minutes to 5 hours. This amounted to 83 hours, or an estimated $6,286 of salary and benefits paid by the district to station agents who had left more than 30 minutes before the end of their scheduled shift. We also identified 20 other instances in the timekeeping data that lacked clarity as to whether the supervisor was claiming the Section 34.6 provision for the station agents. These instances amounted to 37 hours, or an estimated $2,766 of pay and benefits paid by the district for station agents who had left more than 30 minutes before the end of their scheduled shift. For those 20 instances, the supervisor's recorded comments in the timekeeping system were vague and inconsistent, making it difficult to determine the intent of the make-whole pay. The ATU collective bargaining agreement does not identify an amount of time under the make-whole provision because shift and train schedules can be variable depending on planned and unplanned system-wide service adjustments. However, the automated time adjustment of 30 minutes or less supports that the expectation is that the maximum time a closing station agent is to be paid under Section 34.6 of the collective bargaining agreement is no more than 30 minutes. While there may be reasonable exceptions to the 30-minute standard, there is no written guidance regarding how to document these exceptions or describing the types of circumstances that would allow for the exceptions. This lack of clarity leaves the district vulnerable to misuse of the make-whole time codes and creates potential waste of district funds. Also, inadequate justification of pay can result in improper or even fraudulent payments. In summary, the station agents who close BART stations at the end of revenue service are permitted to receive a full day's pay if they clock out early. However, the rule for doing so lacks clarity and the practice for accounting for this time lacks transparency. Here are Sarah and Archie to discuss our recommendations to address these issues.
Thanks, Anna. To ensure the district uses its resources efficiently and effectively, our first recommendation is that BART should provide written guidance on the implementation of ATU Collective Bargaining Agreement Section 34.6 and the types of exceptions that may allow for exceeding the 30-minute standard.
Additionally, to allow for proper timekeeping oversight, our second recommendation is that BART should require station agent supervisors to enter clear descriptive information in the timekeeping system, explaining make-whole time adjustments that exceed 30 minutes.
Management agreed to our recommendations, saying that they will do some research on the issue and then provide guidance. They also said that they will send a memo to supervisors regarding more descriptive information in the comment fields. Well, thanks for listening in. We've had a long day at the office and are heading home, using BART, of course. Take care.